Well, hello everybody. Happy Sunday. It is a very cold day, very nice outside. I mean, it's clear, it's not like rainy and gross, but it is cold today. Did not want to even get out of bed this morning. There we are. Where's the game? There it is. But yeah, it is it's chilly today. I've got my nice warm tea here at our base, and we're gonna get some stuff going. So the first thing I noticed is my wings are taking quite a beating, so I'm gonna go fix those, and I've got some other ideas for stuff to do today. Let's see. Run over to our Enderman farm, we'll fix these things up. So today, oh, good morning, Auntie Nick. Hello, the other side of the world. Today, I think I want to clean up my base. I've been kind of in just project mode, so been dropping a lot of shulker boxes around and stuff like that. Let's go through and clean that up. And then, let's see, where am I going? Where am I going? Here we are. I've got a project I want to work on in a future episode. And so I think today what I want to do is run back to our old base and just gather up all of our valuables, all of our diamonds, all of our golden apples, all of that, and bring them over to our new base. So we're going to do that. What else do I want to do? Get the valuables. You know, we might work a little bit on the garden. Let's see here. Let's put these in offhand, like so. So the garden, we built a maze. In part of the formal garden, we did a maze section, and then we did like a fountain section. And I think I want to start work on the space in between those. I think that would be fun too. Silius, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. All right. What else needs fixing? Copper's in okay shape. That's fine. That's fine. It's all fine. So one thing I'm very aware of is the latency on my stream is not great. It looks pretty good generally. The 4K looks pretty good. And I'm not finding a way to stream in 4K and get the low latency. I would love for the comments and everything to pop up faster. You know, my responses to you to be faster. I might mess with that a little bit and see. I might do like a secret stream in 1080 and see what it looks like. See if I can get better latency. Because the interaction with the audience is pretty important to me. Right now it's kind of mediocre. And we're back. Okay. Yeah, this last episode, right up there, says floating islands, and that's where we spent a bunch of time. And I ended up with a lot of stuff, you know, stuff I brought back. I kind of patrolled around here, all of the shipwrecks and stuff, and so I brought some goodies back as well. So let's clean those up first. Sleep again. Let me know if my voice is too loud, not loud enough, or if the music is too loud. Let's see, we got a shulker box. Look at this, it's just a mess. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. What am I just gonna do? Oh, yeah. Here. Oh yeah, another thing, you know, to your comment here, there is the option to add delay, but there's like this little switch right here on the screen. It says normal latency, low latency, ultra low latency. And when I click on the low latency, it says can't save this setting. So I need to just troubleshoot it. I need to figure it out. Because right now I think you say something and then I reply and then you hear it about 45 seconds later, which just feels a little slow. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Should just be my rocket box. Ooh, and we need rockets. We're getting low. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. I got a new keyboard. I was rocking a 65% keyboard, which I really liked, but the problem is I'm missing the function keys on the top. And sometimes with Minecraft, there's these things I want to do, like, you know, hitboxes or chunk borders, things like that. And without the F keys, it's hard to do. So I picked up a another keyboard, and I used it on the last couple of episodes. And it's all right. It's not bad. It's a Keychron. It looks pretty cool. It feels pretty cool. But this is what it sounds like. And it's a little bit annoying on some of the episodes. So I set up some macros and things using the F keys. And when I do like video editing, I'll switch into this one so I can have the F keys. But when I'm recording or streaming, like, you can't even hear my keyboard. It's so quiet. I think Sillius turned me onto this. It's actually a little ducky, and so quiet. Like, I have to really bang on it for you to hear anything. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, that's my keyboard drama. What do we got going on here? Stone. What's going on here? Whole bunch of goodies. So this is what I was talking about. I went around and I kind of raided some of those nearby shipwrecks and ruins, and I found a whole bunch of cool stuff. This is goodies from the build we just did. Yep. Great. Got some wither skeleton skulls from the Nether project. I might turn those into beacons. Right now we just have the one beacon on top of the base that's mostly decorative. Might be useful to have some actual beacons around to give us some perks. Do I already have a shulker box in here? I do. Okay. Clean the house. Clean the house. Last episode, I introduced a new character, a guy named Redstone Roger, and I thought it was funny. I didn't get a ton of feedback on it, which I guess means people don't hate it, but I thought he was great. Reminded me of like a carpenter or plumber dude, just a real down-to-earth, get work done kind of guy. All this. These are flowery things. That's something else I want to do today if we can. If we run across any flowers, I want to grab them because we have these other sections of the formal gardens that I want to work on. And we did really a lot of pink flowers over here. On the other side, we did a lot of red and white. I'd like to find some like alliums, like the kind of purpley flowers, and maybe some blue flowers. That'd be fun. I do have a stream deck down here, so I do some of that, and my little mouse has a couple of buttons on the side, so I'm just cranky about my my function keys. Oops, not in there. There. Any more stone? Stone. Here's some stone. Is there any more stone? No. No. Great. Okay. This guy back. Perfect. Okay. Grab the valuables out of here. Yeah. We'll put those over here. Do. Great, great. Awesome. Oh yeah, and these, fantastic. Let's see, we're keeping nether brick in here. How we doing here? Totally full. Don't really need any more nether brick. well. Let's see, what can we do? We can put it in here for now, turn it into fences and stairs and things like that. I'll leave all that there for now. Oh yeah, we got this one over here. This is my potion box too. Okay, so we'll put the potion in the potion box. That makes perfect sense. Okay, wool, wool, wool. Cornflowers. Cornflowers and the ones that grow in the swamp. The name escapes me. Those are the blue flowers I kind of want to round up. Cherry wood, I can grab that, put that away. Cherry wood. Yes. Fantastic. Gold is easy. Clock, lapis, iron. Let's see here. Iron goes in here. Gold goes in here. Coal. Clock's not really valuable. I even have a stack of clocks now. Not a whole stack. Lapis. Lapis goes here. So much green wool left over. Let's see, I know where that goes, I know where that goes, I know where that goes. Where that goes. Need the rotten flesh, but we'll keep it. So, Minecraft news this week. We got our first peek at the armadillo. I guess the Bedrock beta, they implemented it as a beta option. And man, people are cranky. I just don't understand all the grumpiness, all the hate. It's just like, A, we voted on a mob and Armadillo won. There's that. And then B, it's a beta. It's like the first peek at this thing, which means it will improve. You know, they bothered to put it in the beta rather than just releasing it so that we could give feedback on it. People are just so bent out of shape about everything. And the thing I always go back to is Minecraft is a game. I could stop there, but it's a game that you paid for once, and all of these updates have cost you nothing. These are all free updates. And people still have this like entitlement or this like Mojang owes us or something. I just don't get it. You know, they don't have to update anything. You got the game you paid for. You can mod it if you want. Grab that and hook that in there for now. So much dirt. And I mean, they could charge for updates. That would be something, you know, like if every update came out and they charged $10 for it or whatever. So the armadillo is just a little itty bitty mob, shows up in some warmer areas, some warmer biomes. And if you use a brush on it, which is a tool you use for archaeology usually, if you use the brush on it, it will drop little scales from its armadillo armor. And you can use those scales to make pet armor. So wolves you can turn into dogs, and then the dogs you can put armor on them so they would be a little bit more protected. That all sounds great. That sounds fun. That was how it was advertised, and that is what they have implemented so far. They put the eyes on the front of the head instead of the side of the head. They thought it was cuter and, you know, easier to interact with, make a better connection. So people are complaining about where the eyes are. People are complaining about it should be more useful, like it should be able to do more things. I don't know. People are just grumpy about everything. The pet armor, in my opinion, does not look very good. Their first kind of iteration, and it's just kind of a sloppy sloppy texture. I think they could do a better version of the armor. It seems inconsistent at this point. That, again, it's just a beta. So, yeah, I don't know. We're funny like that. All right, that is another empty shulker box. Yep. What did I do with the other one? Put it back? I should just put it back. Okay, wood, 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 wood. Dirt, dirt. On a dirt still? Nope, getting a little lower on dirt. There, go put the wood away. When the mob vote happened, which happens every year when they announce the big update, they let the players vote on a mob they want to be included. And this year there was a crab, there was a penguin, and then the armadillo. The crab would have dropped a claw, which would have allowed you to place blocks further. It's a pretty cool utility mob. And then the penguin, I can't remember what, oh, it would make your boats go faster. That's all they said. They didn't say if it's just like if the penguin is near or do you have to have the penguin in the boat. They didn't really specify that. And the audience voted, and they voted on the armadillo. Cute little mob that'll allow you to make pet armor. That's that. Man, we got a lot of oak. A lot of oak. Dump it. Is full? Is full. We have so much oak, we don't need any more oak. Okay. Oak, oak. Throw that on the floor. That's great. But when the mob vote happened, people claimed hijinks, people claimed it was rigged. It's just so dumb, like all of the, I guess it's basically conspiracy theory stuff. And when you think about it, it's just like, why, what is in it for Mojang to rig a mob vote? You know what I mean? It's just dumb. People like to complain and like to think that everybody's out to get them, I guess. Let's see. Let's put these armor trims away. Whoops. Yes. Oh, I gotta... Okay, I thought I had my wings off still from going over to the Enderman farm. That would have been a bad time. Plank. Okay, let's put these in here. These ones are so easy to find. I've got 14 of those. There's some of them I still have never found. Let's just dump our extra armor in here. We'll trim it up and make it look pretty and use it for decoration later. Okay, cherry saplings. I don't need many more of those, I don't think. Got lots of cherry saplings and they're pretty easy to get. Yeah, we'll just finish out that stack. Okay. This one, oh yeah, more cherry saplings, great. Low lichen. This is all kind of gardening stuff, so I'm gonna leave that in there, I think. Let's do this. Let's put it in the ender chest, and that way if we need to get at it later, we can do that. Let's sleep the night away here. So, since we have all these cherry blossoms, I want to try something real quick. Hello, Wandering Trader. It's funny, this base is so big that this guy shows up occasionally inside the walls, and also occasionally I will get like a raiding party, or you know, just a wandering group of illagers just appearing within the walls, What do you got? Anything at all? Oh, you do have the flowers I was mentioning. You do have cornflowers, and you do have alliums. I can fly away around and find them myself. I don't need any. Thank you. I wanted to try something while I was thinking about it. And while I have these blossom saplings. So here we've got this little staircase that comes down to this nice little flat area. And I think I might actually build like maybe like a picnic bench or two here. Like it's just kind of a hangout area over this nice little natural river and stuff. And we'll make this look all pretty and natural. You know, we'll landscape it. There's like this little, I don't know what you call this, cliff, little ledge outcropping here. I thought it might be cool to have a tree there. Plonk. But I want the tree to kind of hang out over this way. So like if this tree grows up and it hangs over this way or this way, I'm going to cut it down. But if it grows up and it leans over this way, that would be really picturesque and very cool. And then the cherry blossom trees, they drop the little pink petals, the little particle effects. And so I think that'd be a cool look for a picnic area. Okay, rest of these I don't really need. So we're just gonna drop those on the floor. Fantastic. So, step 1, clean up mess in base accomplished. Great. Let's talk about valuables. Valuables. Yeah, complaining about blocky eye location. It's funny. It's a funny game. There's some things they've never added. Like, people have, for a long time, asked for sharks, because there's not a lot of danger in the oceans. And they're like, no, because we don't want people killing sharks. And that's fine. I don't think they've added a creature, a passive or real creature to the game since 2018 or 2019 that you kill to get anything. There are some of them that provide a resource, but they provide it naturally and that kind of thing. So they're really weird about that. When they first implemented parrots, you would give them cookies to breed them and that sort of thing. And then they figured out chocolate chip cookies are actually bad for parrots, and so they changed it to seeds. So they're like really weirdly mindful about things like that. But then there's things like cows. Every single cow, I can use a bucket on it and get a bucket of milk. So all cows apparently are female, but if I feed any 2 cows, I will get a baby cow. So that's Minecraft logic. Cut down trees from the bottom, and it's raining. Okay, cleaned up. What's next? Valuables. So I've got this little barrel here with the diamond next to it, and I've got some things here. Got my little piles of diamonds, sniffer eggs, which are a little hard to get. I've got a few golden apples and a few enchanted golden apples. Got a couple of hearts of the sea. I've got some netherite ingots, some ancient. I could actually make a block of netherite. I have enough to do that. I'm going to do that right now because that is something I've never done in this game. Take 9 netherite ingots. Look at that. Wow. It's such a good looking block. It's sad that they're so hard to get. Like, to get 2 of these would, I mean, it's taken me 3 years to get enough to make 1 block. So, yeah. All right, let's put that back, because if anything happened to that, I'd be very sad. We've got some ancient debris, which we could turn into netherite. Got some emeralds. I've got the pottery shards, which are nice things to collect. And then some music discs. I have some valuables back at the other base. And so what I want to do is I want to run over there and gather all those up. And the reason I want to do that is I got a suggestion from Douglas Gordo, one of my viewers. Run up here to the wall of tasks. Right there, the vault. In an upcoming episode, I want to build a vault to keep all of my valuables in. And so it'd be nice to get them all in one place. Do I have anything floating around up here? No. In here? No. Just signs. Nope. Probably just maps. Yep. Here? Nope. Okay. I think all my valuables are... valuables in here. I've got a totem of undying... Yeah, no valuables in there. Up here, I think I just have my banners. Yep, banners. Anything else? So yeah, I'm pretty confident that over here anyway, all of my valuables are in this chest. So let's run back to the old base, and we will gather up all our valuables there and bring them on back. Let's see. Grab us an empty shulker box, or 2 or 3. How many valuables I've got, so grab all of those. And we'll run through the nether. See, are you doing a wow at my valuables? Diamonds, you know, my gear, my armor and stuff like that, obviously I need diamonds for that. And sometimes when you craft things, you need a diamond, like for an enchanting table or something like that. But in a single player world, not a lot of uses for diamonds. Now that they have those armor trims, you can duplicate those with diamonds. But yeah, when you're in a multiplayer world, diamonds are a great currency. You know, so if you have a farm where you make a lot of a thing, you can use that as a currency to trade with people and stuff like that. And yeah, single player, you just sort of sit on your diamonds. And netherite, so I'm in the nether, which is basically like the hell realm, and there is a block that you can occasionally find called ancient debris. And if you get a few ancient debris and you combine it with gold, it will turn into something called netherite. And netherite is a very strong material. That's why my armor is made out of it. It also doesn't burn in lava, so if I accidentally throw something in lava, I don't lose it forever. And then you need 9 netherite ingots to make 1 block. So yeah, it's a lot of work to make 1 netherite block. All right, here we are. So when I was thinking valuables, I was thinking diamonds, but I want to grab my mob heads. Not yet. We'll let those sit for now. Anything good here? No, no. 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 Nope. But over here. Got my horse stuff. That valuable? Oops, not really. Here. Okay, these are valuables. So let's do this. Let's put that down. So enchanted golden apples, golden apples. Let's grab those. We'll pop those in there. What was that? That is a banner pattern. That is valuable. That is rare. Bottles of enchanting. I should probably just use those. Yeah. That in there. Put that in there. Great. That up. Okay. That's that. What's in here? Nothing I would consider valuable. No. Lapis, I've got a fair amount of lapis over there. Ton of iron. Gold, I'm okay. Copper, I'm okay. Slate ore. Okay, the diamond ore is obviously valuable. Grab that. Plop. Because each of these could be 2 to 6 diamonds. So that's a lot of diamonds. Or was I? Ore. Copper ore. Not super valuable, I guess. Okay. Back up. What's in here? Regeneration potion. Don't really use those very much. Fire resistance. We won't mess with those right now. Okay, let's run downstairs, because I know I've got a stash of diamonds down here. Oh yeah, and Redstone Roger guy, he came by and he fixed my door, so my door opens now, so that's fantastic. So good. Okay. Let's start over here. Music discs. They're rare, but I don't need them right now, so we're just going to leave those there. Is there anything up here? Totems of Undying. Use those very often, so we're just going to leave those for there. No? Okay. This one right here. Hello, parrot. 1 diamond block. Okay, I must have grabbed a lot of my valuables already. Here. Here we go. We got some diamonds. Rare gear, but I'm not worried about gear. More. This is all of the music discs. Would be smart to bring over, right? Because it's like a whole collection. Plop, plop, plop. You know, it's like your complete set. Although I think there's one that they came out with recently I might not have yet. Plop, plop, plop. Great. Here. Oh yeah, duplicates, so we're fine there. Diamond ore. I think I'm going to leave these here just because they're decoration, right? What's in these? Armor. Lots of armor. We need it. Okay, I feel pretty good about this. Plonk. Plonk. In here we've got nothing. Lapis. Turtle shell. Those are rare. I'm just going to take it. Rare-ish. Might as well take it too. They're just going to sit here, the diamond armor, and I could use it as decoration at the base. These are decorations here, so we don't want to steal decorations from here to take to our base. Lines, nothing. Our old wall of tasks. Exciting. Oh, funny. Some of these things I've been up here obviously a long time that we finally finished. Mesa Outpost. Wow. Yeah, we did that a long time ago. Very cool. All right, here's where you have to make some hard decisions, because this is like my little trophy room. Some of these things, you know, like the dragon egg, there's only one dragon egg. And so I feel like it belongs here in the trophy room. You know, like I don't want to put it in a vault. Or nothing. Same thing with these things. What I used to kill my first wither. Here's my very, very first pickaxe that I ever made in this world. The Todd pods, that was fun. What I used to kill the Ender Dragon. Some things from our stories that we were doing earlier in the channel history. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave these here because I think they belong here in the trophy room. Yeah. Great. Name more of our pets. Got Jeff Goldblum, Bird Ferguson, Lazy E. Fun. Valuables. Do I have any more valuables? You know, I don't think so. I think I put them all in my base. I don't think I stashed anything anywhere else. You know? Oof. Alright, back into the nether. Well, hello, Random Obsessor. Haven't talked to you in a long, long time. How are you doing? The trophy room is pretty cool. I just know in the game you run across these little milestones like the dragon egg and things like that, and I just felt it was pretty important to have a place to keep that stuff. Yes, the wireless automation of things is pretty fun. All right, back to base. Pork chops, yum, yum, yum. Okay. We cleaned up our base, got hands on the valuables. We'll get those back to base and put them away somewhere safe. Then we'll move on to something else. So this week, in this week's episode on YouTube, I mentioned that this coming year, 2024, I wanted to give you the opportunity to vote on changing my character's skin. Okay, in there. And so what I did is I put 2 skins up to a vote. And I don't know if you voted or not on YouTube. There's a poll that'll pop up if you start scrolling through your, as long as you're subscribed, of course, I will pop up and it'll have a little poll. And I am really surprised. I put up 2 options. One of them was my character's skin, but clean shaven, so no beard. And then the other one I put up was my character, but very gray hair, so old Todd. So it was clean shaven Todd or old Todd. And right now, the vote is 80% old Todd and only 20% for the clean shaven Todd, which I was just really surprised by. I really like the clean shaven Todd skin. So I was kind of hoping people would vote for that, but that doesn't seem to be the way it's going. People, for whatever reason, have commented the beard has to stay. So this whole thing might just backfire on me, and I might have to be an old man next year. Let's put these little turtle shells somewhere safer. One here as well. Oops. Let's pop them in here for now. My little tree grown yet? No. Not at all. Back on that. Empty, so we'll one away. Plop, plop, plop. Okay. Cleaned up our mess. Looks a lot better. Ran over to the old base and we got our valuables. Well, let's see. I could make this tree grow. I could bone meal it, or I could be patient. Do something else. Let's run around a little bit and see if we can find some of those flowers. Oh yeah, I didn't grab rockets. Shoot. Don't have a lot of rockets over here. Obviously, with the height of my base, I need the rockets to get up here. Okay. Plan B. You earned the gray, embrace it. I guess, I suppose. Okay. We're doing something else. We're doing, oh gosh. We're gonna run back to the old base. again. Because over there I have a gunpowder farm and I have a paper farm, and we can make some rockets. I need the rockets. And maybe, while we're on our way over there, poke around and see if we can find some of the flowers that I want to use in the garden. I had a boss a long time ago who used to say, without a plan, you have nothing from which to deviate. So we're going to embrace that ideology. I've been thinking a lot about 2024 and the channel. Right now, what I've basically been doing is the Let's Play episode every week. Every week. The last 3-ish years. And if there's a new mechanic, I will do a little redstone video on that. There's an update. I'll do maybe an opinion video about that. That's about it. I would really like to do something else. I was thinking about like a modded series, but I just don't know if I want to deal with all of that. And then if 1.21 comes out, are we going to continue in this world? Am I going to start a new world? I've been thinking about that stuff. Okay, we are back again. Let's hop on down here. And this is my old gunpowder farm. And the creeper sounds up there freak me out. Wow, we got a lot of gunpowder. Okay. Let's there. Have a bunch of gunpowder. Plop, plop, plop. Plum, plum. Can't remember, when you make rockets, is it 1 paper and 3 gunpowder? Feels right. I can't remember. Have some paper. Or is it 1 gunpowder and 3 paper? No, it's got to be... crafting table in here, do I? Of course not. Get over here. Instruction box. Crafting table. Okay. Paper, 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 paper. Paper. We should also grab our rocket box so we have somewhere to put the rockets. Up. And let's see, if I grab powder, gunpowder, gunpowder. 1 paper. If you put 1 stack of gunpowder in there, you get what's called a flight duration 1. If you put another stack, you get a flight duration 2. And then if you put 3, you get a flight duration 3. So you get a lot of distance out of your rockets. That gives me 3 stacks. Plop, plop. Okay. Gunpowder, gunpowder. That's probably plenty of paper, because I only need 1 stack of those and 3 stacks of those. Great. Yeah. Fill this up in no time. Powder, gunpowder, gunpowder. Paper, gunpowder, gunpowder, gunpowder. Up. Paper, gunpowder, gunpowder, gunpowder. Paper, gunpowder, gunpowder, gunpowder. Powder, gunpowder. Powder, gunpowder. Paper, gunpowder, gunpowder, gunpowder. Paper. Powder, gunpowder, gunpowder. Gunpowder, gunpowder. Got one paper, so we just need 3 more gunpowder. Gunpowder, gunpowder, gunpowder. Paper, gunpowder, gunpowder, gunpowder. 2 of them away. Keep 1 for ourselves. There we go. That should be enough rockets to last us for a long time. Pork chop, pork chop, pork chop. Okay, this guy, put here, plop. This back. Production box. Production box back in the ender chest. Ender chest. There. Okay, now we got the rockets. That was exciting. So, fun story right here. I'll give you 2 guesses what happened. Yeah. I went to open the door, and I had an axe in my hand, and I missed, and I stripped the bark off the log. I haven't bothered to fix it, so that's what that is. Okay. So, we were talking about flowers. These guys, little corn flowers, it'd be good to find some of them. And swamp flowers. I can't remember what they're called. So weird, I can't remember what they're called. Okay, here's... I don't know where swamp is. It's close. I think there's one way over there. Honk, honk. Hey, lilies? Are they just called lilies? The ones? So weird. The white ones that are kind of droopy, I thought those were lilies. Great. Just flying in this direction. What else we find here? Or over here. The sun is going down, so it will be mob farm very soon. I should just go back and sleep and be responsible. Don't have to fight a bunch of zombies. Oh, a wolf fighting a skeleton. Fighting. But part of me wants to just kind of keep going. Oh yeah, this has been over here since the beginning of the game. There's just a pool of lava, and so it caught all these trees on fire. Every time I fly by, it's a little bit more fiery, but never bothered to deal with it. Blue flowers. Oop, and a bunch of creepers. They go. They were just here. That was weird. One. Oh gosh. And it's dark and it's raining. Ah, here we go. Go sleep at the village. Hello, villager. Slept in your bed. Oh, they're having a bad time. Feel bad because I did this to them. Fine. It's all fine. Onward. I don't know if we're going to find blue flowers in a savanna. Wish I remember which way swamp was. I feel like it was way, way east. We'll see. Remember any of these? Probably grab them. Up, up. All right, let's fly and see if we can find a swamp. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Oh, there's a swamp. That wasn't hard at all. That's what I want, those little blue flowers. Orchids. Orchids. Can't believe I couldn't remember that. Orchids are among my favorites because they're a cool looking flower, you know, they have some character to them. Just grab a bunch of those. If I can get a stack of them, I'll be happy. And then we can head back. Okay. Run out of blue flowers. Eggs everywhere. More. Seeds. Let's see here. We are running out of swamp. Okay. There's some. $47, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, let's head back. More in this direction. Throwing eggs at chickens. You know, that's how you make more chickens. Those fun Minecraft things. If you want a baby chicken, throw an egg and see if a baby chicken comes out. There's a lot of those things that work in Minecraft, but probably wouldn't work in real life. Which way am I going? Which direction? This is north. You want to go... Okay, I know where I am again. We got rockets, got some blue flowers. Let's, head back to new base. And then maybe we might find some flowers around there as well. I think when I was flying up towards the floating islands up there, I saw some allium. Lag there. Too much stuff going on. Okay. Back into the nether. That is true. That's one way to scramble an egg for sure. There was some rumors going around about a video where they were talking with a Mojang developer, and on his screen he had a tab that said frying table. Like maybe they were working on some sort of like kitchen sort of thing. It's all speculative, of course. Nothing is official or real. Who knows? They could have just been trolling us too. But it'd be pretty funny if they did some sort of food update. Because right now, food, you need it so that you know, have energy to run and so that you don't die. But it would be cool if there was some different reasons to make different foods, I think. Got some sort of buff or effect or something. Yum yum. All right. Almost back to base. Okay, so let's fly a little bit north of the base, and I remember where I saw those flowers that I wanted to grab. I think it was a valley here. Looks familiar. Yes, and they were on the left side here. Tons of them. Here we go. Cave looks a little precarious. Let's check it out, make sure nothing sneaks up on me. Oh. Oh. We're gonna be just fine. Okay. The blue flowers we will definitely use in one section of our garden. And these, use in another section. Not sure what I would mix with these. Go purple and white, purple and orange. That'd be an interesting mix. Have to try some stuff out. Where else are they? This one. One down there too. Secret one. Sun's going down. The monsters are going to come out. Secret cave. Hello, dog. All right, I'm afraid things are going to start sneaking up on me here. I feel like that's a pretty good start. And if we need more, there's a few more over here that we can come grab. Or we could bring some bone meal. Oop, that's not good. We don't want to step on that. Okay, where are my rockets at? Rockets, rockets, rockets. Choo. A reverse pyramid, like an upside down pyramid. Let's see what it says here. I can't fly and read at the same time. Erk. Maybe main world, reverse pyramid, a normal one in front of my house. That's fun. I like weird builds like that where it's like, hey, why does that exist? You know, that kind of that lore and everything. Oh, I did get more than a stack of those. That's great. Okay, let's pop these in the room in there. Leave them right in front of the flowers, and that way I'll know where to find them. All right, let's sleep the night away again. Choo. I did a pyramid in the Nether, which was a viewer suggestion, and it looks really cool. Very imposing, cool-looking structure. Okay, what else we got to do today? So we did the cleanup, got the valuables, we grabbed some flowers. I think we're doing pretty good. It mentioned the New Year, New Me. If you are a subscriber, you'll see a poll that will allow you to vote on my Minecraft skin for 2024. We're going to update it, so look for that. Let me take a quick break, grab some more tea, and then we'll see if we can get some work done in our garden. So I will be right back. Welcome back. Thank you for being patient. I have my tea. It's cold over here. It is cold. Tea is nice. All right, what'd I miss? Do you have any mods installed? Short answer, yes. Nothing really to affect the vanilla experience. It's all pretty transparent. I have Fabric is what I'm using. So I run all my mods through that. I have the what do you call it? The mob head. So if I kill a mob, it will drop its head, so I can collect those if I want to collect those. What else have I got? I've got the sit mob, or not mob, mod. So if I want to sit down, I can do that. So if I walk up to something like a slab, I can click on it, and I get this like sit animation. I use that sometimes. What else? I have a dynamic lighting mob, so I can, if I'm holding a torch, it will light up the caves. I think it's Lamb's dynamic lighting. Got sodium, lithium, so I get a little better rendering speeds and a little better light. I think that's most of them. So nothing really wild or game breaking or to take away from that vanilla experience. Most of it is pretty invisible. Replay mod, obviously, I use for video making, so I can do time lapses and things like that. A whole bunch of those blue flowers over there. I should go grab those real quick. Grab our... Well, I don't need that. Run over there. There are some really cool mods out there that'll do some really wild things. And I've thought about exploring some of that, like a modded series. It's just such an investment. And if they stop supporting the mod or, something like that, ooh, spooky. Then what? So I just haven't bothered to do like a really heavily modded Minecraft world. There are some fun ones that improve villages or add additional structures. Those are pretty neat. Performance mods, I think, are good most of the time. Some of them work better than others, I've found. I really like the people who make sodium and lithium, those sorts of performance mods. Tend to be very solid, and they update them quickly after the updates happen. Okay. Things like the create mod, that looks incredible. Absolutely incredible. But it is a totally different game. Spooky. Not going down there. Yeah, something like create. You just have to be in the mood to play that game because it is absolutely different. Here. Ooh, more spookiness. All right. These flowers away. And let's grab some blackstone and do a little bit of work in our garden. Great. Awesome. Grab a shulker box so we can load it up with blackstone. Some blackstone. Let's grab some of this. Do I have this? You polished blackstone. Polished. Here. Those. Okay, we're in good shape. grab that. And sun going down again already? Man. Tree grown up yet? No. Let's hop over here. So here we've got this nice maze. Here we've got this nice fountain. Right in between, got this kind of blank space. And I put this little column of netherrack right there just to kind of denote the center between these two areas. It's not the perfect center, but it's kind of the visual center where it looks like something should be. Let's pop this down here. Our ender chest. Grab our bed. Let's sleep real quick. So I'm thinking what I want to do here, this is sort of a half-baked idea, is something with blackstone. So when you look at our base, what you see is this big blackstone spire, and then it looks like somebody built stuff onto this spire. And it makes it feel kind of like the blackstone spire is a natural thing, and then this was constructed on it. Similarly, I used deep slate here, and I used deep slate on the wall, so that also looks like it was constructed by the similar time or similar people, whatever. So what I want to do, I think, is a little blackstone outcrop, so it feels like another little spire. It's kind of poking out of the ground. I don't want it to be anywhere near as tall as this. I'm thinking maybe just like a little 20 block tall thing or something like that. Maybe with a little bit of a curve to it, a little bit of a hook to it. So that's the plan. That's the plan. Let's see. What have I got going on here? I've got construction box. Let's grab a little bit of scaffolding. And let's think through how we want to do this. So did a hooked thing. I don't know how this is going to go. We'll just start putting stuff down and see what happens. It would make sense if it kind of butted up against the hill a little bit, and then if it kind of sloped at the top to here. Let's do this. Let's come back diagonally. Come up a little bit. Let's see what this thing looks like. Okay. Not a bad little curve there. Slope it a little bit more into the side of the mountain. Head on here and see what it looks like. We're building it a diagonal, so that makes it a little bit weird. Okay. How big do I want this thing to be? Diagonal makes it a little bit more confusing. Okay, let's say this is the front. Around a little bit like so. Like that, maybe. lopsided, and it's a little small. We can always flare the base out or something like that. I'm just going to keep stacking stuff and see what happens here. I don't know what it is with me and organic shapes lately. You know, with that beanstalk that I built on the last episode, that was really, really difficult. Okay. How are we doing? How are we doing? Doing okay. I'm just trying to imagine like what this side is going to look like. I want it to kind of come to a point, but working on the diagonal with a thorn shape or a conical shape is kind of weird. Well, let's just kind of start building this up. I'm definitely going to need more black stone. Okay. Okay, so that. Don't know. Don't know if it's good or bad yet. What I'm going to do, I'm going to fly back up here and look at it from up top, if that gives me some context. Because when I'm just standing there staring at it, I can't tell. Up here, okay. Size-wise, that feels appropriate. We could add some other, trees and foliage and stuff like that. Not 100% on the shape yet. I was thinking kind of like a little bit of a hook or a thorn shape. But maybe I should just do a straight spire like this one is. Okay. Well. Trinkets. Which mod is this? The Elytra. I'll look into it. I'll see if that makes sense. I do like to watch videos about mods and things like that, because there's just so much creativity in the modded community as far as what people come up with. Like I said, some of them totally change the game as far as how you play it and what it's all about. Some of them are a little more transparent, a little more vanilla friendly. Let's see, let's bring, so I need to grab more blackstone. Do. Okay. I feel like this side is making a little more sense here as far as that scooped shape. Let's see here. One would come down from there. That, yes, I can. All right. Okay. Yeah, this side feels like it's coming together better than the other side for some reason. I'm not sure why. Down from there. Right now I'm just doing this all in blackstone, and it's going to look a little flat. I definitely will want to go back through with some of like the blackstone bricks and things like that and swap some out. That one will come down like so. This one will come up a little bit like so. That right there. All right, what does that look like? Yeah, kind of what I was going for, that kind of scoop shape. So I want to be a little more dramatic at the top, but a nice start. Leap here. Levels. Can't. Skill. This is interesting over here. I've got these 3 pigs that somehow ended up inside the wall. If anybody's got any ideas for names for 3 pigs, let me know. All right, let's see if I can get this side to cooperate. That one off there. That. Okay, so weird here. There we go. Okay, oops. Oh, my little tree grew up over there finally. We'll have to go look at that as well. How are we doing here? How are we doing? Okay. All right. It's so hard at this stage to tell like what's going on. Obviously it needs to be textured, it needs to be slabs and stairs and things added. Okay, do another one of these here. So Yeah, hard to tell what's going on here. Blackstone just kind of all blends together. I feel like the 2 sides are really different shapes. Have to keep fiddling with it. Hello, Madam Artista. Got a bunch of the mindful people popping in today. Bacon and pork chops. Those are classics. I'm surprised there's no bacon in Minecraft. It feels like it would fit, you know? Everybody loves bacon. Got the pigs to make the bacon. You know, instead of people getting grumpy about armadillos, they should be asking for bacon. That's my opinion. Okay. All right. I have no idea of how this is going. That down like so. A little bit down like that. Yeah. Bit here. Let's see. This. Oop, I should probably put some torches in here, else we are going to have an inadvertent mob farm. There we go. Okay. Right. All right. Ooh. Okay, let's knock this thing down. What do I think of this shape? Don't love it from this side at all. From the front, okay. Lacks a little symmetry. Side is a little more defined as far as that beginning of a hook shape. Definitely needs a little bit more going on here, and it needs to go back into the hill a little bit, like from the back. Yeah, it's definitely not symmetrical. Definitely not symmetrical. Yep, that would be a good prank. There's a lot of things I suppose you could do. I wonder if you put like a magma block or something underneath a slab, if they would sit down and start cooking. Okay. I feel like there needs to be more symmetry, or else it doesn't look right. So let's knock this thing down and start from an idea of symmetry. I'm going to leave one block up here so I can get a scale for the scale on height. My other page is. That would be an interesting secret entrance as well. If you had like a chair or something, and if you sit in the chair, you fall into a secret area or something. That would be a cool mechanic. There used to be a bug in Minecraft where pistons would push you through solid objects, and people would make piston elevators and things like that, and secret doors. It was a cool bug, but it was a bug, so eventually it got patched and it kind of went away. Yeah, those kinds of things are fun. Or like a shulker box. If you stand on top of a shulker box and there's a pit underneath, you can fall through to the space underneath. So that's kind of a cool idea for a secret door or that kind of thing as well. So if we do this little black stone outcrop, and I'm thinking of figuring out a way of like making it useful, like something will happen here, but we'll get into that later. That space over there, we could do something similar. That space over there, we could do something similar. Opposite of us, there is that river. So I don't know if we can really integrate black stone into that space. I mean, maybe, but not on the same scale because there's a big river in the way. So I'll have to think about that too. Like, do I care about symmetry across the whole space? Probably not, although some sort of hint of symmetry would be nice aesthetically. Okay, bring it down to ground level again. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay. All my stuff here. Steaks. Okay. Well, I'm going to think on this a little bit because I definitely want it to be, again, symmetrical, and I think I want it to be just a little bit bigger than that. A little bit. Again, building on the diagonal, that's tricky. Nope, it's raining. Okay, while I'm thinking about it, let's fly over here. Look at this tree here. Hi. It does hang over a little bit. Yeah, I think that's actually not a bad look. Those particles, like I was talking about. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that because that looks pretty cool. Keep this rain away here. Okay. So where are we at? There we go. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Back it is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yeah, maybe like a 12 by 12 might be a good size for that. Need to figure out that shape. It's gonna be weird. Suss that out on a diagonal especially. All right, I'll do that later. I'll pull up a circle generator and do a little bit of math and then just stack up some blocks and see what happens. Let me put my stuff away just so I don't accidentally forget it. Pop these in here. Cool. Well, today has been pretty productive. Gathered up a whole bunch of flowers, cleaned up the base of all of the stuff from our last project and all of our shulker boxes, ran over to the old base to make a bunch of rockets, and then ran over to the old base again to gather up all of our valuables. We're going to work on a project in a future episode where we're going to build a vault to put all of our valuables. So we've got all of those together in one place now, so that's fantastic. We talked about how people should not whine so much about the armadillo. Talked about how I'm going to work to lower the latency on my stream and see if I can figure out how to do that without sacrificing the stream quality, as I like the look of that 4K. It looks really sharp, but I would prefer to be able to respond to you quicker than 45-ish seconds. So I'm going to work on that. And then, like I said, new year, new me. Keep an eye out on YouTube. Again, if you're a subscriber, you're going to see a poll pop up to vote for my new skin for 2024. And the one that you are voting on right now is not my favorite. So that's my opinion, my 2 cents. But what you gonna do? You gotta listen to the people. You gotta give the people what they want. So, yeah, I might do some secret streams just to fiddle with settings and try that out. But I probably won't do a stream next weekend just because here in the United States, it's holiday weekend and a lot of people got things going on. But once we get through all that, I definitely will get another stream going on either a Saturday or Sunday, depending on what my days off are, and we'll figure that out. So I think that's where I'm going to wrap this one up. I thank you all so much for popping in. It was great to see some of those familiar faces again. I appreciate all of the conversations and the suggestions. I'll look into some of those mods and see what I think, and I will talk at you all later.